Hi, ma'am. Is Richard here?
Yeah.
Can you have him come to the door, please? We'll discuss it in a second.
Wipe your feet, would you?
Sure, absolutely.
What the hell? Richard! They're here. I don't know who they are.
South Brunswick, please.
South Brunswick Police.
Just so you know, we're audio-visually recording. Richard,
They're recording.
can you step down here, please?
What's up?
Yeah, come in. We'll talk to you down here.
What's up, bud?
Come on down this way.
How are you? How you doing?
Go ahead.
I'm
Okay, all right. Perfect. Come here real quick.
my left shoulder. Okay,
Okay,
right,
take it easy. All right. Up him up, please. All right. Just so you know, aware, there's a warrant out of Volusia County, Florida,
Okay.
for the incident that you're aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I was. I think I saw you there.
What you talked about, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to headquarters. We'll do everything. And we also have a search warrant to search the resident for electronic devices.
Okay.
What's upstairs? Your computer?
Yeah. Can I get a
Shoes?
yeah, shoes and a sweatshirt?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that for you.
Well, pat him down. We'll have a seat, and then we'll go up to your room.
Where's your cell phone number? It should be upstairs.
Richard Golden, the 38-year-old, unemployed, still live with his mama, got Cheeto stains all over his shirt, beer cans all over his floor, and hangs out in 4chan chat rooms all day long, was recently arrested for making threats against Mike Chitwood, a sheriff from Volusia County, Florida, because Mike Chitwood is not playing around when it comes to white supremacists. In fact, he's gone after the Goyim Defense League very hard, calling them scumbags repeatedly, and actually basically saying, look, we're going to bring the heat to you guys. And some of their records include stalking, threatening a public official, aggravated assault, murder, terroristic threats, vandalism for defacing a memorial for victims of the Pulse nightclub massacre, and soliciting a 14-year-old for sex, among other things. Now, we need more of this Mike Chitwood, what he's doing. Calls for anti-Semitism are on the rise in this country, and just the general divide between race and class is growing. So we need a lot more of this. So I'm definitely a fan of what Mike Chitwood is doing. But now let's get into Richard Golden. Now, I don't fault anybody for coming on hard times. I don't fault anybody for being broke. After I paid my rent and these next set of bills, I'm going to be broke. I'm looking for a whole bunch of other opportunities myself. I'm in the same boat as a lot of other people. But there's a difference between, you've done a lot with your life and you're trying, and you've done nothing with your life and you're not trying. And that is Richard Golden. I mean, look at the dude. He's 38. He looks like he hasn't hit a gym in ever. He looks like he hasn't stood up and walked around or been outside in ever. His glasses are foggy. And, when he came down the steps, he had the complete opposite energy. What did he say about Mike Chitwood? Well, this is exactly what he said in the chat room. He said, just shoot Chitwood in the head and he stops being a problem. They have to find a new guy to be the new problem. But shooting Chitwood in the head solves the immediate problem permanently. Just shoot Chitwood in the head. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, okay. And what did Chitwood have to say about that?
They discovered that he's anti-government, he's anti-law enforcement, and like every other active shooter that we come across is a marginalized member of society who spends hours and hours and hours in these extremist chat rooms.
And that's exactly what it is. And unfortunately, people like Richard Golden actually can end up shooting and killing people or influencing others to do so. I mean, this story is the epitome of F around and find out. I mean, it's not really a good idea to make threats of violence against people online, period, because, those records are always there. But doing so against not just a police officer, but a sheriff, the head honcho, the top dog of the department, doing it against him, nah, that's really not a good idea, man. Considering that they're the ones who have more guns. Any guns that people on the streets think they have access to, the police and law enforcement, they have immediate and simple access to even larger, more proficient and efficient guns. I don't know what's going on with the guy, but clearly he's dangerous. And the fact that he spends time in these chat rooms just goes to show what type of danger can come out of places like 4chan or whatever the hell else these people spend all day in.